Hey guys, this is wersderf, and today I have a letter to myself in the future. This letter is just like a little, metaphorical letter. It's not actually a written letter. I have my notes on this little thingy. See it? Woo! And it's intended for the college senior of myself. So 4 years later. Currently, I am a high school senior, and this letter is intended for the college senior. I wanted to write this letter before I get into this. I wanted to write this letter to one. I have a record of what my life was like at this time, being a senior, and two, I want to open up the possibility of creating some kind of like conversation video between me right now, my present self, and my college self 4 years later. And that video would be quite interesting. This video is kind of inspired by this guy that created this video of a 10-year-old self asking him like his 30-year-old self questions, and it's this conversation between 20 years of experiences and stuff, and it's really cool. And I'm not trying to replicate that, nor am I trying to steal the idea. That's just my where I got this idea. So to start off this letter, I talk about my school aspect. I just finished my 4th year of marching band at my high school. I was a section leader one year, and my last year just now I was a field commander. And marching band during all 4 years is one of the most fantastic experiences I have ever had in my entire life. Not to sound cliche, but it really changed my life for certain. Before marching band, I had not that many friends. I was shy, not very outgoing. I was just kind of this introverted video game nerd that I would be embarrassed to talk about or talk to right now. Which should have done a video talking to my 8th grade self. Anyways, I wasn't even smart enough back then. Wasn't creative. Going off topic here. Marching band has changed me so much. I've met countless amount of people. So many people that I don't even remember how many people I've met. There are more people that recognize me that I recognize them. And part of the reason of that is that I am terrible at names, and I could not remember someone's name for the life of me. But that is beside the point. I know so many people now because of marching band. I made some awesome friends because of marching band. I've learned some awesome values because of marching band. Responsibility, integrity, learn awesome skills. I get better at multitasking. I know how to solve problems. I have social skills as related to, talking to people and solving problems. I know how to teach people because I've taught people for section leader and field commander. I know how to lead people. I know how to get in front of people and not be afraid to mess up, even though I did mess up. But I learned from those mistakes. I've learned how to learn from my mistakes that I've made. Marching band is one of the best experiences I've ever had, and I encourage anyone that has the opportunity to join their marching band, do it. Even if you don't know an instrument, there was plenty of people that did not, frankly, they did not know how to play their instrument, who were in my marching band, and they love the experience. Marching band is about the people and not the music. I'd like to go on to talk about my schedule. I'm currently enrolled in a share time program where I'm not at my high school for half the day, and I'm at my high school for half the day. I'm taking 2 multimedia courses, film and emphasis on the audio production, and then an English course, because English is required for seniors. And then at my high school, I'm taking wind ensemble and jazz band, I just started playing jazz band this year, and it's quite interesting because it was a new style. Jazz band is completely different for anyone that's not in band. Jazz band is completely different than concert band, and it was like learning to play music all over again. And I'm doing much better now because I consider myself a pretty decent player. And then I'm taking AP European History, which is actually my first AP class that I've taken all high school, and it's a challenge, and hopefully that'll turn out well. To go on my job, I actually just recently quit my Target job, or my job at Target that I started in August before the school year started, as a card attendant / cashier. Reason I quit, I'm starting swim next week, and I will no longer have time to have that job, and my job was the most expendable out of all my stuff that I have to do because I don't need the extra money necessarily. And I tutor one of my brother's friends for $20 an hour, so that's a better use of my time than minimum wage at a corporate store, a corporate retailer store. To go on, one of my favorite activities currently to do on my free time, which it works out that I have a lot of free time a lot of times, is World of Tanks. One of my best friends that you see a lot, Philip, he's been on my wersderf opens before. Me and him and my other friend, and our other mutual friend, love to play World of Tanks. It's not trying to advertise it, but it's a free game, and it has infinite replayability. Like emphasis on infinite. I played RuneScape when I was younger, and that had good replayability. I love Sonic Adventure 2. It has awesome replayability, but World of Tanks by far has the most replayability of any game I've ever played. And I'm sure there are other games that you can argue, like World of Warcraft, that may have better replayability, but World of Tanks is engaging and free to play, and you do not have to pay to play at all. You don't have to pay a penny, and you'll have the same chances as anyone else. And like pretty much all I think about, unfortunately, is World of Tanks all the time. Another thing that another activity is, like, I like to play trading cards. Obviously it costs more than World of Tanks, and but it's another great thing that you can do with your friends and have a great time, and you don't even have to invest that much money, like I do. You don't even have to invest that much money, and it's great. Oh yeah, my computer. I'm in the works right now of building my new computer, and I'll put the computer build in the description. It might change by the time I build it completely, but that'll be in the description, so my future self can look at it if that website that I'm going to post still exists. Anyways, you can look at it and be like, hey, that was actually good. And in fact, I'm watching, like, my future self right now might be watching this video on my future computer, which is kind of weird to think about. Also, I have a girlfriend right now of a couple months, since July, maybe. I'm terrible with these things, and you can ridicule me all you want for not knowing exactly when we started dating, but yeah, we went to homecoming twice together, and it was great. Let's go on aspirations. So this is kind of the section where my future self can look at these aspirations and be like, hey, I did this thing, and this is what, like, or this is how it changed, and reflect, or even go like, I didn't do this thing and I want to do this. So one of the things is to have a lot of friends, and when I go to college, meet a lot of people, and keep in touch with those people and form nice relationships with those people. So one of them is have a lot of friends. Another one is I hope to go to a college where I can go be in their marching band. As I said before, marching band is one of the greatest experiences I've ever had, and it, from what I've heard from all the people I've talked to, is marching band gets even better in college, and I hope that every year that I can, I'll be in the marching band in my college. Grades. I hope to continue my streak of good grades into college and not become a slacker. Like Mr. Strickland says, you're a slacker. And I hope I don't become one of those people. Honors college. At one of the colleges that I want to attend, I competed to be in their honors college. And watching this, I hope you are still in that. You made it to that honors college, and I hope you are still in that honors college for the future me. Future, I want to ask some questions to myself in this section for the future me. So these are just simple questions. Future me, you're a college senior, and how are your grades? How are you doing in school? Fail any courses? Have you dropped any courses? How are you liking your classes? What classes are you taking? What does this say? Oh. What major did you choose? Being a college senior, you must have already decided your major. Is it different than what you chose before? Is it different than radio and television like I plan on going to right now? If so, what? How are your relationships with people going? Are you still keeping in touch with all your high school friends? If not, why? Are you talking to a lot of different people? Have you met a lot of people? Are you building more relationships? How are your social skills? Are you becoming a better person than what you were when you were a high school senior? Like, what's up? Marching band. Did you be in marching band all 4 years? Did you like it? Was it better than a high school marching band? Because right now I don't really know if I would want it to be better than high school marching band or not. Job. So did you pick up any jobs while you were at college? Did you, during the summer, did you pick up a job to gain some extra spending money? Like, what's up with that? And lastly, are you still keeping in touch with your family and the people at home? Are you ignoring them like you would, like I would right now? Unfortunately, like, are you getting better at that? Are you talking to all your high school friends? Are you visiting often? Are you, calling your family up and keeping in touch in general? And how are your relationships with anyone? I hope you're keeping in touch with everything. And lastly, I hope you're well. Out of anyone, I would hope that you are doing really well and you're becoming a better person. There's not anyone else that would support you as much as me right now. Me to my 4-year older self. There's no one else that would support you as much as yourself. And I hope I'm going to do my job in the next 4 years and get me to a place where I'd be proud of myself and proud of you personally. So that ends my letter. I hope that anyone who's watching likes this letter to my future self and maybe inspires you to do something similar. And to my future self, stay sexy. Peace, love, and joy.